All right, man. So this is my life, man. All right, so everything gotta make sense. Everything gotta be logical. And how you win? How do you win persuasion? Mind control. Psychological. You gotta be psychologically inclined to win mind control or persuasion. Um, my marriage is done. My marriage is done, done, done. And imagine that, right? Everything gonna come back on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one who filed for divorce. If it's anything that I could win now, is that like how it is like I'm the one that cheated because I begged my wife. I never have anybody investigate and so on because I found comfort in I found comfort in cheating. So I didn't have no need for nobody to like like assassinate my wife, follow my wife, slander my wife. You know what I mean? Like I'm a person like um if I'm working with you and like we working for the government like I'm a soldier, you're a soldier and stuff, and I can't get along with you and stuff, I'll find ways just to like kind of block you out and stuff. I would focus on my job and stuff, you know what I mean? And the beauty of that, man, which is a true story, I had a buddy named Kerr Williams. I hope you guys could find him because I try my hardest trying to find that dude on Facebook, Instagram, and I mean, and I just give up after 2012 or 13, 14, somewhere up in there. I give up looking for that dude. You know what I mean? If you look at it, go through my search engine on Facebook, you will see Kerr Williams, Williams Kerr. His last name was Kerr. His first name is Will or Bill. You know what I mean? What we call him is William from Connecticut, Boston, Massachusetts, somewhere up there, somewhere up there, somewhere above New York. Um, at times I had to get along with that dude, yo, because like it was just me and him. And I mean, like it was just so like I had no like at times I didn't even want to go to his room, but I would go to his room and listen to his music, and when I realized like he liked freestyling and stuff, man, and like I have a little skills in freestyling, but I'm not the best, you know what I mean? Like and at times when I'm on a go, I feel like damn I'm nice, yo. I should definitely pick a career in this. But compared to him, I wasn't nice. You know what I mean? But I just used to suck it up because like I saw the joy that it brought him me freestyling, and if doesn't that doesn't care. By no means is nothing compared to my wife, but I'm showing our relationship, and I'm saying like as human beings, even though we don't like people, we find something that we have in common, and it becomes a good relationship. And I mean, I just knew when it comes to work and stuff, man, don't count on him. You know what I mean? Like, but just because him being alive, him being in the army with me, made my time in the army increase the quality experience for me in the army. You know what I mean? I guarantee if he, because really and truly, when I became depressed, think about when I became depressed. I became depressed in deployment. He wasn't there. I mean, my right hand man, even though he was bad as fuck, a evil, not evil, but bad as fuck. And I mean, deplorable as fuck. It made the work much harder for me. Boom, and that's what I'm capturing because like my wife not being in my life right now. I don't even know where my food coming from. I don't even cook. My wife is like I was dependent on my wife to cook. Um, I'm dependent like even at times like okay, I don't want to sit with her and watch TV, but I like talking to her. So boom, I'm by myself. I'm by myself 24 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? So you see what I'm talking about? Even like that's why you can't be cursing. That's why life is important too. And I was seeing that in my previous videos and stuff. Life is important. Everybody's valuable. You know what I mean? Because your spirit that communicates to God is that same spirit that communicates to your body next to you. And when that person is not there, who are you going to talk to yourself? Yeah, which is, um, it's possible, but it's not enjoyable. And I'm saying, so they fooled me into divorcing her, and that hurts, man. And I mean, that hurts. They removed my wife from the house, man. If I have to claim ownership to cheating, somebody got to claim ownership to something. You know what I mean? 'Cause I'm talking to my wife and stuff, and like, she's not even budging. Budging. That's a word I was trying to remember. You know what I mean? I don't want to even go back up there and live, man. She ain't moving from up there. My wife is not gonna move from up there. So every time I think about um, getting back with her and stuff, I see so much of illogical um, actions, man. You know what I mean? Which I don't want to take. I don't want to take no anything illogical. You know what I mean? Anything that is not of rationality, of proper reason, I don't want to be part of. You know what I mean? And moving back up there is definitely one of them. So the marriage is done. My kids, man. I love my kids, and I said, like me and her arguing and stuff, right? And the minute I say I'm not coming back to see my kids and stuff, she responds. She wouldn't respond to nothing else, but she respond to that part. You know what I mean? You know, and I feel like it's bait. Like the the forces that be, they love that. You know what I mean? They love that. Like they have me with something that they could manipulate me on, and that's my kids. And that's wicked, yo. That's really, really wicked. Uh, but the truth is, I'm never going back up there. And for me to see my kids and stuff, man, if I have to take a loan out of the bank to buy them a plane ticket for them to come see me, because I'm not going to stay in Pennsylvania. You know what I mean? Um, I don't want to risk going to another country and stuff, man. But I should try it. I should try go live into another country and see. Because really and truly, like, if this is bound to America, it might be limited to America. I mean, Canada was different, you know what I mean? Because Canada is like, you know what I mean, like the U.S. got Canadian relations and stuff to keep the American circles safe. You know what I mean? 'Cause especially after 9/11, the plane jackers, the hijackers that hijacked the plane came from Canada, and I mean came out from Canada. So um, people will say to me, that's different. Canada's different and stuff. Go to Trinidad. I didn't want to risk that. You know what I'm saying? Cause like every time you move, you lose money that you don't get back. You know what I mean? You know. So I didn't want to risk that and stuff. And then I have this energy telling me, go travel the world, get out of the U.S., go. You have our safety, you have our permission, you can walk among these walls. But like that's just was not human beings are creatures of habit. That was never my habit. And I have it on my Tinder and stuff, man. I want to travel and stuff. But every time you travel you lose money. You know what I mean? I like building up first and then spending. You know what I mean? So I'm sorry to get it right. I like building up my assets first and then liquidating it. You know what I mean? But you're doing it slow, and then when you realize you come into a danger point of your finances, you put a break on it and start building back up again. You know what I mean? I'm trying to build. You know what I mean? But like, how can I build when people hitting my cars and you know what I mean? And I'm still paying on a mortgage, and you know what I mean? Like, this shit is depressing, yo. This shit is really depressing. I would end on this though, right? The same way, right? They're gonna say to me like, "Who are they? Who are they?" No, I'm not saying. You'll be dumb to identify they. Keep it as they. You're protected when they say they because, um, let's suppose that you you get killed and stuff, and you sit in the front of Metatron and all these spiritual forces and stuff, and they question you and so on. Yo, I I was copycatting from you guys. I mean, like I kept room for ambiguity, so I could switch day at any time. They could be um, uh, the people down the streets. You know what I mean? People down the streets didn't like me and stuff. I mean, you know what I mean? You could be creative. When you say they, you could be creative and survive an assassination attempt or stuff. And I mean, like, whoa, whoa. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't break any rules, man. I said they. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, man, they, right? They could make my wife desire me. They could make my wife not have intercourse with me. I mean, like, let's suppose, like, it came to a point that my penis can get erected or have erectile dysfunction. I could take pills for that. You know what I'm saying? Um, I hinted many times to my wife. I was like, there's a pink pill for women and stuff that could help boost up your sexual drives and stuff. I used to hint to her. In fact, not even hint. I would tell her that. You know what I mean? Like, if they are so good at mind control and to make my wife have sex with me, because the day I went to McDonald's and I came back home, my wife dropped them drawers to me. And at that point, I knew something was going on, but I couldn't really put an identity on it because everything, unless you have a consistent path, everything will just be guesses. You know what I mean? When I started to get consistency and stuff, I'm like, okay, like something really is paranormal is going on and stuff, man. Let me put blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? So they could make my wife have sex with me. Why you couldn't do that from the time we get married and stuff? Why you couldn't keep that consistency? You know what I mean? The world is too big to focus on me, but yet still, you guys was focusing on me for 3 years, hardcore. Yeah, boy, I'm definitely a fish in a bowl, man. No matter where I run, they got me cornered, man. You know what I mean?